Sup guys, Doqqel here from Last Resort, bringing you a build video. This build I like to call Rogue and Cloak. It sounds silly, you know, but it will make sense. The main power is of course Cloak. I'll get into that in a bit. The first perk you pick is Fortitude, simply because it will boost Tick Skinned, which is a really great perk and it's a must have. The second perk is Escape Artist, which allows you to run 45% faster when your shield breaks. And that will pretty much get you out of every bad situation you can count on. Pump Up is another one that's really important. It allows you to recharge 15% of your eco power every time you reload your weapon fully. And this is pretty much the bread and butter of this build. And then there of course is the Tick Skin that I talked about a second ago. When your shield breaks, you take 50% less damage for 3 seconds. Other than that, we have in the trenches, which is one of the best skills, and it stops the bunny hoppers, and it's just godly. We have rear guard, which is another must-have, considering you get stabbed in the back most of the time. Other things that you can pick on for later on when you have more perk slots is kill or be killed. Whenever your shield goes empty, you do 45% more crit multiplier, which is it's a lot. There's also Sucker Punch, which allows you to do more damage from behind targets, which you are a lot in this build, especially since you're cloaking, sneaking up on them with a sawed-off shotgun. We also have Single Minded, which allows you to reload faster when standing still. This will allow you to get your eco power up a lot more. We also have Detachment. If you're like me, you end up in fights where it's 2 versus you or 3 versus you. This will help you a lot in those situations. But let's not forget Shadow Strike. I mean, we are cloakers after all. 30% more damage? You can't say no to that. Go one-shot some people. It's always good fun. The 2 weapons we will be running for this build is a normal shotgun and a sawed-off shotgun. The weapon that I use is a fragger as my primary weapon. As you can see, it has Siphon on. I really like that effect simply because it's a lifesteal and does 450 extra damage. And with a fragger, every time you click, you shoot twice, and this allows you to pretty much have Siphon up every time you click. And it is so useful, and it wins you a lot of fights. My second weapon is a sawed-off nano fragger. I really like the sawed-off nano fragger simply because, well, you could shoot twice, and as you see, it does 240 times 12, but remember, it's twice, so it's actually 240 times 24 when you shoot. The downside is, of course, you need to reload after each shot, but that's also a benefit since we have Pumped Up. In terms of grenades, I use a Pyronade with a 0 detonate timer. It has a massive AoE field, so be careful not to light yourself on fire. I've done that so many times, it's not even funny. For shields, I prefer high shields simply because that you have Siphon on your weapon, and Siphon will just like regenerate your health and shield really damn fast. Even after the nano effect nerf, it's still very useful. You can also use lower recharge shields, but I don't know, I prefer the high shields. Anyway, that's it with the build. Let's get to some footage so you can see the build in action. I'm gonna stop talking so you can watch the gameplay and enjoy.